Hi, this video is about the Xero dashboard. This is the first thing that you'll see after you log into your Xero account. So starting from the top left here, we've got the business bank account. You can see the balance in Xero. So this is what Xero thinks the balance is, and you've got your statement balance. And that date there will be as of the last transaction that was imported, whether it was a manual import or an automatic feed. That's the last date that it happened. And if those are different, then that means you're going to have this button here to reconcile the items. We've also got a graphical representation of the money in the account, so you can see it going up and down over time. Under here, we've got another bank account set up. This one's a savings account. In this particular example, we don't have any transactions set up, so there's nothing being imported as yet. Next one down, this one's a cash view of where we are with the cash per month. So if we hover over, you can see that in August we had a little bit more cash come in than we had going out. But then in September, that goes the other way. So we've actually got £200 less money coming in than we actually had going out. Up here, we've got an account watch list. Now you can set these up with whatever accounts you find most useful to see. Advertising and marketing is a good example. It's something that you can easily keep spending on, and you need to keep an eye on it to make sure you're not spending too much. So we can see here our year-to-date figure is 8,000. This month we haven't posted any expenses towards our advertising and marketing. Invoices owed to you. So these are your sales invoices. We've got some basic information here. We've got 2 draft invoices set up at the moment. So it may be that we'll want to go in and change them to approved. We've got 11 waiting payment. So that's nice to see. Got lots of money coming in. But we've got 6 overdue. So it might be time to do a bit of debt collection there. And again, down here, we've got a graphical representation of this information, or some of this information anyway. But we've also got it over time. So we've got some of that overdue is older than a few weeks. Then we've got last week, and then we've got this week. So we've got 8,000 invoices awaiting payment this week. We've got some that will become due next week. And again, you can see further into the future there as well. The other thing it gives you is a quick and easy access to a new sales invoice. So rather than going up here and going through the menu system, you can just go straight from the dashboard. Very similar situation with your bills, so your money going out. At the moment, we've got 0 draft bills set up, so that's good. We've got 18 awaiting payment, not so good, because that looks like we've got £16,500 that we've got due to go out, only £11,500 coming in. And again, very, very similar. You can see what's due to go out over time and a quick and easy access to a new bill. Down here, we've got the expense claims. If you've got money that you have been paying off out of your bank account or off of your personal credit card, then you can claim that back through the company so that the expense ends up in the company and you get paid back, because that's not normal earnings. It just goes through a different channel. Down here we've got the edit dashboard button or link. So if I click on that, you can see that all the options are actually open. This little button here, hide, that will shrink it down, but then if I press OK or done, then it will disappear off of the main view. But then I go back into dashboard and I can open it up again. So if you don't have any account watch lists that you want to show, or you don't want to be able to see the bank account from the dashboard, then just hide it. You don't have to have them all open and all viewable. The other thing you can do is move these around. So if you'd prefer this one to be over here, and now it's deciding to not play games, there we go. So you can just move them around, and it's quite easy. There we go. And just press done. So that is basically the dashboard. If I have a quick look at the menu system with you, up here we've got access to any other company ledgers that you've got set up on your account. For some people, that might just be the one that you're in and there's no other company ledger set up on your account. But if you've got multiple companies or multiple business, then you might have several options up here. Down here is My Xero. That's the one with the green banner across the top, and that will be where you deal with the billing for your account, stuff like that. And these two you'll only see if you are a practice. Accounts, these are the main accounts that you'll be looking at. So your bank accounts, your sales invoices, your purchase bills, inventory, expense items, and your fixed assets. That's going to contain most of what you're going to need to do in Xero on a regular basis. You'll only have the payroll menu option if you've got payroll set up on your account. Not every company does have payroll set up now, so that might not be there for you. But if it is, then these are the options. They're standard options. You don't get to choose what's there. Reports. Now up here we've got your standard menu items, all reports, new reports. These are new reports that Xero have just brought out. I think they're still in beta testing at the moment, so you can have a look at them. Budget manager and your business performance. Down here we've got your favorites, so you can set up whatever you want here, and you can do that by going to the all reports menu item, and you see these stars. The ones that are blue you're going to see in this favorite section. So if I remove the VAT return and I want to put on the budget summary, then now if I go there we can see the budget summary, but the VAT return has gone. So it's that easy just to change what you want to be able to see there. It's just a quick way of getting to what you want. Advisor, again, not everyone will have this. If you've got your own account set up, then you might well see that. If you've got it set up through a bookkeeper or advisor, then you may not. I would advise, if you don't know what you're doing, I would leave anything in this section alone, especially the manual journals. And actually, if you click on the manual journals, it does actually say, we recommend that only your accountant or bookkeeper create journals unless you have experience managing your general ledger. So I would just steer well clear of that. Contacts, again, you've got all contacts. You can set up smart lists, customers and suppliers, and down here under different groups you can set up what you want. So you can see that training there was set up. If we go add new group, test, okay, and let's just add 24 locks to my test group, save, there we go. So if I go here now, then that group has now shown up there. So I can go test group and it will take me straight to that group, that tab. And finally, settings. We've got general settings, and again, favorites. You can set up what you want, same way, by going to general settings and just clicking the little star next to what you want showing up. Most of these things you're not going to need very regular access to. The chart of accounts is useful for regular access, so that's useful to have up in this menu system up here. Again, payroll settings, if you've got payroll set up, that can be useful. The rest of this stuff, if you even go into it once, it's not going to be something you go into very often. It's just going to be occasional, so it's not too difficult just to click on general settings and go through. And the last bits, here we've got files. Files is a really useful thing. You can either email, there you go, send files to this email address. You can email it to that address and they will show up in here. So if you've got a picture of a receipt that you took while you were out to lunch, you can just send it straight into the Xero and then it's here ready to be book kept and attached to that file, to that post. Notifications, there's no notifications set up in here. But this will be where Xero tell you if there's a problem with your billing account, or if there's a problem with your bank feed, or when they've released something new that you might be interested in, i.e. if they've updated payroll or something. So that all that will show up in there, and it will have a little red notification number there as to how many notifications you've got. And the help section, just type your question in there. or you can just go directly to the help center and search for what you want. Here, if your account is set up through a bookkeeper or accountant or a Xero advisor, then you can actually contact your advisor directly through Xero and it will come up there. Or you can contact Xero support. So that is your Xero account. I hope you find that useful, and please have a look at my other videos. Thanks, bye.